Ooh.
We're going to the park, love.
Can we, Dad?
Oh, your mum said we're going to the park, son.
You said we could go to Blackpool when Mum was with Tony.
Another day, son, another day.
When then?
Another day? Where's your dad?
When Mum's with Tony.
Another day, son, another day.
Don't walk like that, you fall over. Jeff?
That's the milkman's name, eh? I was the postman today.
What are you doing home?
We're just on my way back from St. Helens. Been picking up some spares.
Are you skiving again?
Oh, no. Do a lot of dealings with them, so I thought I'd go and meet them.
Got something to eat?
Yeah, I'm fine. Is our Sammy working tonight?
Yeah? Only till 8 o'clock, why?
I just passed that new steakhouse in Prescott. Do you fancy going there tonight, a lot of us?
Oh, I've just put some meat in.
We'd have it cold tomorrow night.
Are you sure we can afford it?
I wouldn't have suggested if we couldn't. You can put your new dress on.
Yes. Anything that gets out of cooking for you, that'll do me.
By the way, I'm working tomorrow.
Oh, Saturday, do you have to?
Yeah, I'm off Sunday.
I should think so.
So what do you reckon? We all go to Anglesey, somewhere like that?
Frank, don't you think we should get some of these bills out of the way first, eh?
Oh, they'll get sorted. I want us to enjoy ourselves too.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. Better get going.
Look, do you want something to eat, a sarnie or something, if you're not going to be eating till late?
I'll get someone in the canteen.
All right. Yes. What do you want to think of anything for tonight?
I'll leave it up to you, love. See you later.
Yeah, bye.
Do you stop the kids from mentioning Tony all the time?
They don't.
Yes, they do. Leo's the worst.
How can I stop him?
Well, you could tell him that you won't be seeing him anymore.
A few weeks and I'll have forgotten him. It's more than you'll have done.
No, I can forget him all right.
Well, stop moaning about the kids mentioning him then. They have been seeing him for over a year.
What about you?
What about me?
Come on, don't act soft.
I don't want to talk about him.
Hey, look, I'm thinking about decorating my tree, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I thought I'd start with the bedroom, then the other bedroom, then the
Gemma,
kitchen.
don't go so far.
I'll leave them, they're all right. Yeah, as I was saying, like, I thought you might like to pick the wallpaper and stuff.
Me?
Yeah.
I've only been living there a few days. I'll leave it up to you.
You said it was the pits.
I said it was old-fashioned. Doesn't mean you have to redecorate. Anyway, it's not our place.
Well, never mind that. I want to.
Well, I'm not stopping you. Leo, get out of there. You can't pick flowers in here.
For you?
Oh, thanks. And they're lovely. Oh, thanks, darling.
Want me to pick some more?
Oh, no, never mind that, son. How about a game of footy?
Yeah, Tony's a great goalie.
Never mind, Tony. Your dad's much better. Are you two still here?
Is he in?
No, I don't know where he is. Come on, aren't you fed up with this? Don't your legs ache?
We're okay. He's not on holiday, is he?
Yeah, of course he is.
You're just saying that to get rid of us.
Well, why did you ask me then? Look, I'm not being funny, but do you mind moving further down the close, eh? I can't do anything with people breathing down my neck. Go on.
Yeah?
Thought you'd be the first one to notice a good housewife like you.
If Frank sees you, he'll call the police.
Well, I might call them myself, look. That cowboy of a window cleaner. I bet he hasn't cleaned his chamois in yonks. He steals you around, he comes round trying to con your customers. How much did he charge you for that?
£4.
£4. I tell you what, give us that leather. Leave the bucket here, and I'll do them for the usual price.
Well, how are you going to manage without your ladders?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just do the downstairs for £2.50, all right?
That's more than half price.
£1.50 then. Come on, you can't moan at £1.50.
You say you saw the fella cleaning these windows?
Yes, I did. Tell you what, he gives the job a bad name. Honest to God, he does.
Funny how the upstairs windows look clean, doesn't it?
Pardon?
You did this, didn't you? Go on, Sinbad, on your bike.
Wish I had a bike. I had to do it, didn't I? If I don't get me down back, I'm finished. Look, why do you think I had to come over here?
Look, I've paid £4 to have these clean once. I'm not paying again. Now go on, go. Go on, shift.
Nice one. One more. All right. Let's see what we can do further back, eh? You ready? Whoa, good one. And
Give
again.
your dad a rest, eh?
Whoa, one more, son. Whoa, hey. Hey, don't go near the water.
You don't have to prove a point, you know.
Do I?
You know what I mean.
Oh, I love it. I haven't played footy in ages. Hey, thought any more about the bedroom?
No.
Why not?
We're having an afternoon out, aren't we?
We still make plans, can't we?
I don't want to make plans.
I see.
Are we doing all right as we are? Let's not rush things.
I'm talking about a bedroom.
I know what we're talking about.
Mom, Mom, the ball's gone into the water.
Oh, how do you do that? Look what he's done. There's the last time I buy you something if you can't look after it.
All right, no problem.
You're not going in there. God knows what you'll catch.
It's all right.
That's one thing you know who couldn't do. Terrified of water he is.
All right. What have you been told about going over there?
He was only watching the workers.
Have they started clearing the site?
They're digging out some oil drums or something. Yeah, they got all plastic suits and masks on.
You were there watching them?
Oh, we was miles away. But can we get a signy?
No, not until you do as you're told.
What?
I want you to go out the front. Those poor girls are still there.
The back. Have you been talking to them?
No.
How many is there?
2.
Well, can't we just leave it? They'll be going soon.
I've had enough of the neighbours complaining. It's bad enough with Sinbad hanging around all the time, love.
Oh.
Never mind, oaf. Just do as you're told. You either get rid of those girls or you wash the front windows for me. Take your pick.
All right. I'm sick of this. Why can't you just go out and talk to them? Why can't you go? Because they want to talk to you.
Come on, you two, get on with it.
All right, then. Well, you go first and I'll follow. All right, yeah. I'll give you the big intro and then you can come out. And hey, get yourself tidied up. All right, girls.
Hey, it's the publicity manager. What do you want?
Moment you've been waiting for. Chance to meet the man they go mad to see. The midfield dynamo himself. Come out, the megastar. The midfield dynamo himself, Jeffrey Rogers of Tranmere Rovers. Pleased to meet you.
Jeffrey Rogers? Who's he? He's only a flaming kid.
Hey, you wants to meet him? What are you doing insulting him?
We want the megastar, Chris Malcolm. He plays for Tranmere.
Who's Chris Malcolm?
This is your brother's fault. I know all their addresses, he said. That's what he told me.
Who's Chris Malcolm? He plays for Tranmere's first team. Didn't you tell me name before he come? No.
You want to get a new publicity manager, kid?
I must owe you some.
Oh, don't be soft.
No, no, things are tight.
No, it's all right. I'll see you later.
Oh, you're not going back on the job.
Do you know how much I've earned today?
But I was going to do something to eat, and then we can go out for that drink.
I don't want to drink.
Oh, come on, lad. We can have some scran and then go round the swamp.
I don't want to go to that dump.
It doesn't have to be there.
Look, I'm not in the mood.
Well, you can just have some tea with me then, can't you?
Oh, all right.
Good lad.
Hey, Siri!
I thought Frank Rogers told you to stay away from here.
Well, I'll be glad I didn't now, because I've only rumbled that window cleaner, haven't I?
What do you mean?
Well, he put a bill for £4 through your letterbox. Have you seen the state of your windows? He's a con, man. Once over with an oily rag would have been better.
Do you think I'm stupid?
What do you mean?
What he means is the upstairs windows look okay.
So get a rag and get them cleaned, all right?
What is £3?
If you don't get them sorted, I'll tell him you've been trying to nick his round off him.
Hey, he nicked my round.
No, you're the one who went away. You left it for weeks. The windows were rotten.
Yeah, well, I couldn't have that, Terry.
Just get them sorted, all right?
Oh, look, come on. We've always been mates, haven't we? I mean, all I want a little bit of help. Can't you sort us out?
Couldn't you start him next week?
Well, he hasn't even got a ladder, has he, or a bucket?
Well, if you lend me a few bob until I get straight.
Couldn't you borrow a bucket and ladder?
Yeah.
Just get them sorted, all right?
Don't give me anything.
Is there something else you want to do?
I'm easy.
There must be something.
I'm fine, yeah.
I thought you'd welcome a break all that work you've been doing.
No, I'm all right.
If you want to go off and do something else, I'm all right, sure.
No, I'm okay, honest.
It's a bit of a strain, innit? Being together, the four of us.
I'm enjoying it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Look, I'm glad you're making an effort.
What do you mean, making an effort?
We both are, aren't we? Trying not to start rowing. I mean, those two don't help, do they?
Well, we should be together.
Yeah, I know. But it's been a long time. It's hard. I've had to try as well, you know.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Maybe we shouldn't have dived into things so quick.
Look, it was you that came round the other morning. You wanted to come back.
I know.
Well, why accuse me of diving in too quick, then?
I didn't.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you can't get back together so easy. Not after all these months. It's hard work.
You're changing your mind, are you?
No. Just thinking.
Thinking what?
Look, we better get a move on. Gemma, don't go so far.
Oh, come on, lad. It's Friday.
And what difference does that make?
Everybody switches off for the weekend. Let's go out.
I've got to go to work.
You can square it with Nick.
Mick's already done his share.
Look, I'm really sorry about what I said the other night. I just want to cheer you up.
Well, you're doing a great job.
All right, I won't bother anymore.
Is that a promise?
Can you just come out for a couple of hours?
Look, you've got a nice, comfortable armchair there, a video, a fridge full of ale, so why don't you just stay in and enjoy it?
With him likely to turn up.
Look, he's probably going out. Just leave it, eh?
I hate being on my own.
I'll keep you company, Jacko.
No, you won't.
I'm only offering.
Look, let's just relax, lad, and have a few pints. I feel really terrible about what I said the other night. About Ed and the kid in there. I want to make it up to you.
Oh, all right, just a quick half, then.
I finished.
Hey, if you pull a stunt like that again...
Hey, Terry, do us a favour, mate. Will you let us stay in the garage for another couple of nights?
Go home, will you?
Well, that's the old point, isn't it? I haven't got a home, have I? Come on, he won't know I'm there, I promise.
No, come on.
Oh, leave the car, lad. Let's just enjoy ourselves. I know this great fun pub.
And what's wrong with the Swan?
Thought you said it was a dump. Come on.
Do what? Close that door, Dad.
Right.
Is there any butties left?
You've eaten it all. Are you ever full?
I'm hungry.
I'll do the tea when we get in.
Hey, how about a takeaway on the boat in a minute?
No, Tal. We're not staying.
What?
What I was saying before, doing things too quick. If we can get back together, let's do it slowly, eh? I'll live in mine and you live here.
Yeah, but you wanted to come back.
I know, but I want to start from scratch. I want to go back to going out together.
Can't you just stay for tonight?
No, darling. I want to be courted like you used to.
You're amazing, you, Josie.
Ooh, compliments, eh? That's a good start.
Hi, kids. All right, Mick. Glad I've caught you, mate.
All right, what's up?
Have you seen what that new window cleaner's done?
No, he didn't. You did.
Hey, shut up, you. I'm talking to your father. God knows what he must have used, mate. Look at that. Must have been an oily rag. He wants sacking, honest.
He did it, Dad.
Don't be soft.
He did it. He did it with this.
Hey, you, what happened to Uncle Sinbad, eh?
Yeah, nice try, Sinbad. Now beat it.
Oh, look, Mick, I'm sorry, mate. But I'm desperate, you know. Couldn't you just put us up for a while?
You could have the spare bedroom.
You what?
All right, that'd be great, yeah,
Oh,
thanks.
you can forget that.
Oh, come on, you've got 2 bedrooms.
No chance.
Oh, come on, just for a couple of nights.
I said forget it.
I could have burned to death in that shed.
Oh, and that won't wash either, because you started that fire.
I never.
And if you don't get the crap off these windows, I'll let the busies decide that.
But, Mick, look, I just...
You've got to look forward, son.
Is that what coming here helps you to do?
I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, don't bother. It's not your strong point.
I know what it's like, you know. Thinking you got nothing to live for. You're too young to remember your mum properly.
Of course I do.
No, you don't. I had you in Bobby Grant's place most of the time that she was dying. Months it took, lad. Months. And I was going down and down with her. What was I like, eh, after she died? Can't remember, can you? Oh, can you? Oh, them spoiled Christmases, eh? Me drinking. Getting sacked from every job I tried to do. Oh, look at that drunken Santa Claus. Took me years to get back on course, that. Because I kept looking backwards instead of forwards. Now, when I think back to when me and your mum were together, I just accept it was a good part of my life. I don't get suicidal over it.
It's different between me and Sue.
No, it's not, son. You remember the best bits and forget the rest. Now, do yourself a favour. Look forward. I'm not saying it's a miracle cure. I mean, well, look at me. Still drink too much. Still can't hold down a job. But I don't want that girl and that kid blighting your life because you're not strong enough to write them off. Now think about it, eh? Take a good look at me and say to yourself that you're going to be stronger than I was. Don't hold yourself down. I'll get another.
Think I'll get off.
No, give it a chance. Have another.
Who was it that they wanted?
Chris Malcolm. You be up there with the likes of him one day, mate? Yeah, but don't get laughed off the park next time I play. If anyone at the club finds out about this, you're dead. They won't.
Don't take it so bad, Jeff.
They made a fool out of me. He made a fool out of me.
Just think about those poor girls, all that waiting. Look, happens to all of us.
Good job wasn't a big gang of them, eh?
Well, it was the girls' fault for not checking their facts before they spent a week on the close.
Hey, I don't want no one at school find out about this. Or you telling our Sammy and Katie.
Oh, no, would I do that?
Do you know, it was a trial run. I don't think it went too bad. Next time, the campaign will be really organised.
I don't want any groupies hanging around outside my house. Thank you, Brian.
Oh, no way, Mrs. Rogers. Do it all at school. Boost up the gate for the school games and that, eh? Look, don't bother.
Don't be so sulky. Brian was only trying to help you. Megastar.
No!
Oh, Julie, I haven't seen you in ages. What are you having? See, order what you like. I've got to introduce your Julie to my lads. Jenny, this is Julie. Her mum and me are old mates.
Hiya.
All right.
Right, love. What are you having?
Bacardi and Coke.
Nice. Where you living now, Mum? Still the same old place? Breck Road.
I haven't seen you in here before.
No.
We come in here before we go to the Jack and Mark Club. Do you know it?
Yeah, it's in Trent Street, I know it.
Do you go there on Saturdays?
Only to pick up.
That's honest.
Oh, no, I'm on the taxis to collect people from there.
Oh.
Me and Mo will be over in a minute. Cheers, love.
Ta.
Do you always go out with your ma?
Yeah. Do you always go out with your dad?
Not if I can help it.
Are you married?
Separated.
So am I. I'm glad I'm out of it though, aren't you? All the rows and that. Have you got kids?
Yeah, I've got to get off.
Yeah, but you haven't finished your drink.
I've got to get to work, you know. I've got to drive and that.
You two getting on together?
Look, this is doing me head in.
Hey, come on, we're making nice of it.
I know you've tried and that, but it's not working. Just go back to Eileen, will ya?
If that's what you want.
Yeah.
All right, Frank. Mick asked me to do these special, you know.
Told you, haven't I?
Listen, Frank. Look, mate, I'm desperate. Can you do us a favour? Just...
Look, I've told you. I won't tell you it again. I'll just get going, all right? Go ahead. I said get going. Go ahead.
Hi, love, we're nearly ready.
We won't be going.
Why, what's the matter?
I've been sacked. The typist just plonked a memo on my desk. You'll recall your appointment was subject to satisfactory circumstances. I don't believe it, Chris. I don't believe it. Everything was great up till then.
It does say subject to references. The guy from your last job? Was it Marsland?
Yeah. Whatever he's wrote in it. You finished me, Chris.
Oh.
If you fancy a snoop, stay with us as we're going through the keyhole in a couple of minutes.
Well, you two are fine company this morning.
Right, this is the final call for toast. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Right, going.
What's up with you?
There's nothing up with me. It's you two that have got your chins down in the cornflakes.
Well, Bumper says he should have steak for breakfast.
Oh, does he now? Is Bumper willing to pay for it, is he?
I shouldn't think so.
No.
But he has read up on footballers' diets and that. He said, like, steak through the week and spaghetti on match days, but He means proper spaghetti, not like that stuff that my dad tries to make.
Thanks very much. See what I mean? You do your best, that's what you get.
No, you just tell Bumper Steaks is severely limited in this household with your dad being out at work again.
Thanks for adding to my sense of guilt, Chris.
I'm just stating facts. No need to be so defensive.
I'm being defensive. In fact, I feel quite non-defensive.
You mean aggressive?
Probably, yeah.
Best pass the shin pads round, Jeffy.
I'm going to find out why I lost that job.
So you should, as long as you don't get too aggressive.
I think I've got a right to know what was in those references, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, wasn't he a mate of yours, Dad?
Me, Eddie Cunningham. We were inseparable on the building sites.
You can do without mates like him, then. Well, was it because you didn't tell me you'd been a shop steward?
That's all I can think of, son. Well, it wasn't as though I had a funny haircut, was it?
Oh, ha. Bumper says it's right for me image.
Do you know, in my day, the footballers didn't bother about their hair, you know. A simple perm once a month did them.
But like Bumper says, you've got to present a full media package nowadays, not just be good at the game.
Jeff, have you ever heard of Svengali?
Well, who did he play for?
Italy, wasn't it? Oh, no, that was, Scalacci. Hey, you're mad into these foreign footballers since the World Cup.
Well, what about him, Mum?
Never mind.
Come on, tell us.
It's just that he had a lovely haircut, that's all.
Looking forward to school, now?
What do you think?
I think it's your last and most important year. So you get your head down and make the most of it, right?
Dad, will you do me a favour, please?
Of course I will if I can.
Don't ever again say this, your last and most important year. My mum keeps going on and on and on about it.
You stick with the football, son. That's where your future lies.
Hey, it's his academic work that counts. This is a very important year for him. Frank, I want to keep his feet on the ground over this football business.
He's not bad with his head, though. I know.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Svengali.
Oh, I see, yeah. Mind you, prefer to think of us as Waldemar de Brito and Edson Arantes do Nascimento. Oh, Edson Arantes do Nascimento is better known as Pele, and Waldemar de Brito is the man who discovered them.
I see.
We right then?
Yeah. Let's get it over with.
That's a bad attitude to start the year with. Look, this is a very important year.
Don't be cheeky to your mum.
Ta-da.
Ciao.
Ta-da.
See you, lads. So, what are you going to do then? You going to phone him or are you going to go and see him?
I'm going to go and see him. If I try to ring him, he'll just fob me off. What kind of a firm is it that sacks you for once being a shop steward?
Are you sure it is that, isn't it?
Chris, I was tailor-made for the job. Eddie Cunningham knows me well. I could have handled it easily. It has to be the references. Anyway, I'm going to find out.
You haven't eaten very much.
Oh, I'm not that hungry, love.
You've got to keep your strength up, you know, if you're working.
I'm not going in today, didn't I tell you?
No, you didn't.
Well, I've got some holidays due and they want me to take them before the end of the month, like.
Funny time of the year to make you take your holidays.
Well, it's the holiday season, you know.
I know, but most firms make you take them at the end of the year or the end of April, don't they?
Well, all firms aren't the same, are they?
No, I suppose not. Well, have a nice day.
Look, why don't you take the day off as well? We could go somewhere.
I can't, love. It's my first day back, and I'm starting my course tonight, so if I don't go now, I'm going to be late.
Don't worry, I'll give you a lift.
No, you're all right. Listen, I'm just nipping to the bathroom.
All right. Busy night then, eh?
Oh, it was very quiet, like, but they're the most tiring.
Listen, did you manage to have a word with someone?
About what?
You know, about someone leaning on Godden.
Do you know how embarrassing this is for me?
Embarrassing? Rod, it's terrifying for the rest of us. You've got to do something.
Should have gone to the police in the first place, instead of letting Uncle Jimmy run loose.
All right. I tried to stop him, but I couldn't, and the damage is done. Look, I'm sure if one of your mates from the CID could lean on him, we could forget all this thing and sleep peacefully again, couldn't we?
Rod, what's the use of having a copper in the family if you won't do a little thing like this?
Little thing? You gotta be very careful who you talk to in the CID.
Surely there must be someone you can talk to.
Let's just give it some thought, eh, Dad?
Right, I'm off.
It's all right, I said I'd give you a lift.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Come on, let's go, eh?
See you tonight.
Hey, you two sort the dishes out now, all right?
All right. All right. Hey, birthday, is it? Oh, Daniel's birthday. Obviously, some people don't know they've gone. What can I do for you? Look, I've paid to settle again. Oh, can you give us a few days to give you the balance? Look, you know you'll get it eventually.
Yeah, I know, eventually. Look, Tess, it's
Look,
like...
Mick, I appreciate it. I know you've been dead patient, but you know the score. I'm getting myself back together again.
All right, well, look, do the best you can, eh? I've spent a few bob myself recently on decorating and that. And to be honest, I'm hoping to get back with Josie and the kids.
Yeah, well, I wish you the best. Look, I'll have some money in a few days. How did it go on nights?
Oh, it was quiet. Got me head down in the cabin and went for the going-to-work trade first thing.
Oh, I hate doing that.
So do I, but what else can we do?
Just wish there was other ways of making money.
Yeah, so do I. If you find anybody, give me a shout.
Do you want a cup of tea?
No, thanks. Hey, look, I'm seeing her tonight, so I'll be starting late. You can work on a bit if you want.
Sounds like a better ad. What time do you want to start?
About midnight.
I'll have it ready for you.
Look, what are you going to do with them?
I'll change the address and post them onto them, I suppose.
When's his actual birthday?
6th.
Well, look, I could drop him off before then if you want.
Yeah, all right. I'd appreciate it. She's staying with her mate in 1 Cherry Tree Drive, Chilwell.
All right, then. Well, look, I'm going to get my head down in my bed.
Hey, you couldn't do us another favour, could you? Post that and all.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Oh, no. I'll tell you what, second thoughts, I'll do it myself, eh?
All right, then. See you later.
Yeah, see ya.
It's an important year for us, you know.
Oh, you start. It's bad enough at home for me, Mum.
Oh, no, not for exams, for the footy. I bet you know other soccer stars have ever been groomed so young before.
Well, I haven't even signed on proper for Tommy yet.
Ah, it's just a matter of time, that growler. Just a matter of time. I worry about you, you know.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm not sure it projects the right image, Growler Rogers. I mean, it's hardly Roy of the Rovers or Pele, is it? It sounds more like a wrestler.
No, but, like, it's what everyone calls me, isn't it?
No, I'm not happy with it. I mean, it should be something more like Buck Rogers leading the England team into the 21st century. Oh, could be worse.
Yeah, I'm sure you can think of worse.
If only you ain't called Jeff. Roy Rogers, that would have been a cracker. Roy Rogers, the best shooter in the business.
I see you mean business, then.
Too right I do, love. I'm fed up being shoved here and there. If they sack me for not telling them I was once a shop steward, the least they can do is tell me and justify their actions.
I think you're quite right. Do you know, I wonder if you've got grounds to take this to an industrial tribunal.
I don't know about that, love, but I'm not going to take it lying down. What are you doing today?
Oh, I thought I'd have a wild day ironing, with occasional breaks for washing, cleaning and changing the beds. Why?
Ah, don't give me that, Chris. I'll be out the house 5 minutes and you'll have your fancy fellow over the back fence.
What makes you say that?
Now then, guilty conscience. Getting touchy in our old age, aren't we?
Come on.
Are you going to talk to someone or what?
I might.
You might. Rod, this is our family we're talking about. Look, you've seen the state of my dad. I mean, he's absolutely worried out of his mind.
Yeah, well, that's what Robin does for you, doesn't he? If he'd have been straight himself, he could have demanded action from the chief constable. But no, he's a robber, isn't he? And he's terrified of the past coming back at him.
He was absolutely desperate, and you know it. You know he's not a real robber.
Just because he only drove the car. A bloke was stabbed, Tracy. He could have died. And if he had, my dad would have been banged up alongside the likes of Joey Godden.
Yeah, but the fella didn't die, did he? It wasn't that bad.
Only because of good luck, not good planning. You should have told me about all this, you know.
Why me?
Because you're my sister. Because you knew all the details. And because I might have been able to do something at the time.
Oh, yeah, and what could you have done, eh? Arrest me dad? Rod, you were better off out of it.
Yeah, maybe I'm just better off out of this lot now, aren't I?
But this is different. There's a lunatic threatening the family. Even if you were a policeman, I'd still expect you to do something.
Yeah, but I am a policeman, Tracy.
Yeah, so then it should be easier for you. Just get someone to lean on him, get him off my dad and Uncle Jimmy's back. That mate's of yours from the CID. He's always in the clubs. What's his name? Jondrel. If you don't ask him, Rod, I will.
Look, you keep away from him.
You've got to look after your family.
OK, I'll go and see him. But you just keep out of it, eh?
Oh, it's you. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, it's you. So what are you up to?
Me neck and ironing.
Thought you'd been out in the cab making yourself a fortune, sir.
I've done a bit. I just thought to get some jobs done round the house. And anyway, Mick's not taking over till later on tonight.
I thought when you got one of these, you got a woman attached to the end of it. Oh, come on, Siri, it doesn't suit you, does it? Let's go down the Swan and have a bevy.
Look, I've told you, I've got things to do.
Do you know what? You're just no fun anymore, you. So, how are things then?
Same as.
No chance of her coming back then?
No chance of me having her back. You seem to be doing all right for yourself anyway.
Yeah, sound. You want to do what I've just done, you know?
What? Go to Birmingham, shop fitting?
No, make a fresh start, loads of money.
Well, I'd find either of them a bit hard at the moment.
Well, you get yourself sorted out, and, well, I'm the man to make money with, aren't I?
I think I've heard this one before.
Well, are you going to let me finish then, Terry?
I'm going nowhere till I've done my ironing. And anyway, I'd be no good shop fitting for you, and I'd make even less labouring for you than I would on the cab.
Well, I'm not talking about work, am I? I'm talking about, well, a bit of entrepreneurship, really, sir.
Oh, you've been working on an airship.
Are you going to listen? I could change your life.
The last time you said that, I ended up in intensive care, didn't I?
Look, a mate of mine in Birmingham, right? I did a foreigner for a friend of a friend.
I don't want to know if it's illegal.
Terry, will you let me finish? Have you heard of warehouse parties?
Oh, come off. Even for you, that's ridiculous. They're for kids.
See that? And I only built the stage.
What stage?
There was a party in a disused warehouse on an industrial estate. The organisers made a bomb.
Yeah, but it's for kids, isn't it?
Yeah, but kids don't organise it, do they?
But the kids get ripped off.
No, they don't. Well, none of the one I was involved with anyway. As far as I could see, there was no drink, no drugs, just loads of music, loads of dancing, everybody enjoying themselves. Until the busies turned up.
Yeah, see? It's illegal.
No, it isn't.
Well, why is everybody always raiding them then, eh?
Well, because the people who are in charge of the busies, right, are out of touch with the people. They just think everyone's stoned off their heads, don't they? But they're not, Terry. They're frightened of crowds gathering together. Crowds are the seeds of riot and insurrection.
And who told you that?
The busy who arrested me.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, but, like, he didn't really arrest me, Terry. Anyway, look, they made a bomb, the organisers.
Are you seriously suggesting that we have a go at this?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're off your head.
Can I make a cup of tea?
Go ahead. And where are you going to stay now that you're back?
Next door. Hey, I was as surprised as you are. But Billy seems quite keen on me stopping there, sir. He answered the phone this morning when I phoned up.
Oh, hi, love. How did you get on?
Oh, I can't believe it, love. I only took the shop steward's job so I could work regular days, if the truth was known. Now it's cost me my job.
Did Eddie Cunningham let you see the references?
No. He said it was unethical. That's a good one, isn't it? They're all about me. They've cost me my job and I can't see them. I mean, people can write things about you and you don't know what it is.
Oh, Frank, that can't be right.
Unless I go back to the old firm and ask Marsland.
Why did he write them?
Yeah. And he could have written anything when you think about it. Bad timekeeping, always off sick, thieving, anything. I'm going to go and sue him tomorrow. I'm going to put a stop to it. The man's taking the food out of our mouths. What are you laughing at?
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I was just about to say there's a casserole in the oven when you're ready.
Yeah, but it's a principle, Chris.
Oh, Frank, I couldn't agree with you more. I think you should go and see him. Can I just say one thing without you flying off the handle?
What?
Now, I know you meant well.
Oh, Chris, I hate it when you start like that.
Frank, the next time you get a job, and I know you will, love, will you just make sure the money's in the bank before you start spending it, eh?
I didn't spend it all on myself.
I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying be a bit more cautious next time, that's all.
That's if there is a next time.
It can't be that easy.
It is. You just find a venue, don't you?
Oh, just like that?
Yeah, there's the perfect one down at the docks, isn't it? It's massive, like a big hangar thing. Now, raining or hot, if it gets overcrowded, it'll still be safe because people can just walk in and out. All right, so that's that sorted.
Oh, just like that. And what about the owners?
Well, they won't mind, will they? I mean, it's been empty for ages, hasn't it, Teddy? And what about when I was trying to get in the shop with the squatters and all that, eh? The busies didn't care, did they? So the premises is sorted.
Bouncers?
Oh, we use Stotty's boys, won't we? He can round up 40 of his lads, right? And we'll pay them 15 quid apiece.
Oh, they're not going to do it for 15 quid each.
Well, it's a kid's party, isn't it? It's not like being down in a nightclub throwing drunks about, is it? So now, what's 40 15s?
600.
Right, 600. So that's premises, security, PA system,
PA system. I'll tell you what, we'll leave that on the back of Richie Green's wagon, then we won't have to build a stage, will we?
Richie Green's still in jail. His wife's looking after the business.
Exactly. Me and I go back a long way, you know that.
Typical.
So, we've got the premises secured, your sound system, for say, two and a half, something like that. Then there's the printing, cost of the tickets, layout for refreshments, which we'll make 100% profit on. Now, that's 500 people at £7.5 a head. So what's that? That's 5 hours.
That's 3,750.
Right, 3,750. Right, I reckon we can easily walk away with two and a half grand between us.
Lighting. You forgot about lighting.
Okay, lighting. All right, we'll say lighting. Lighting's a few £100, isn't it? And there'll be more hidden costs as well. But we'll still make 2 grand, no problem.
Insurance. What about public liability insurance?
Well, we won't need any, will we? Not if we don't use our real names, Julian. Right. So, you in over?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, how long does it take you to make £1 on the cab? A month?
5, 6 weeks.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about 5 or 6 days to make £1, Teddy.
No, well, when are you thinking of doing it?
Next week.
Next week?
Well, there's no sense in hanging about, is there? The longer you go on with these plans, the less chance there is of getting them done. And anyway, look at the state of your iron. So, how can you turn it down?
Oh, I'll have to think about it.
Well, Teddy, there's thinkers and there's doers, isn't he? And I know who's going to be making the most money. Right, I'm going next door to see me mum and find out why Billy Corfield thinks I'm flavour of the month. I'll see you later.
Now, do you want to pair these socks up or dish the casserole out, eh? Frank, the suspense is killing me.
I'll do the socks.
Thank you. Hiya, love. How did you get on?
What's all the work that we have to do?
Told you, didn't I? This is a very important year for you.
Set yourself up, son. You hungry?
Yeah, starving.
This isn't your tea, it's a treat.
Great. Go ahead, Barry, get stuck in, mate. So how was Birmingham then?
It was all right. I'll be back working in Liverpool, though.
Oh, it'd be great if you got a job back home. Wouldn't it, eh?
Yeah.
Have you seen Terry?
Yeah, let's just go around to see him before, yeah.
Seems to be getting over it, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, we all do, don't we? Eventually. Actually, he's offered us a room. And I've got this mate as well who's offered us a bed sit for a couple of weeks if I want.
There's no need for that. He can stay here as long as he wants, you know.
But Stacey's staying here, aren't you, Stacey?
Yeah, only for a day or so.
Why is that like?
Well, the landlord's getting the whole place rewired. It's all a mess.
I thought you lent it to some friends from London.
Well, I have, but they're not bothered dusting anyway.
Anyway, your mum likes having you here and we'll manage, won't we?
Of course we will.
Yeah, but it's your Rod as well, isn't he?
Well, he's in the extension. Well, we've got 1 bedroom. Tracy and Claire share one. You can have the third, no problem.
As long as you're sure.
Yeah, of course we are. Stop worrying. Come on, eat up. Hey, and you?
I'm not hungry, thanks, Sheila.
No, neither am I, Mum. Do you fancy a breath of fresh air, a walk or something? Come on, then. See you later, Mum. What is going on, Stacey?
We're supposed to be going for a stroll, aren't we?
How come I'm suddenly welcome in that house?
Well, we're one big happy family now.
Yeah, well, that's what my mum thinks. But your aunt fella's not fooling me. Now, are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do I have to go back in there and have it out with him in front of everybody?
Don't make me tell you. All right. I'll tell you, but promise that you won't say anything.
I'm not promising anything, not until I find out what it is.
All right, it's about Joey Gordon. Well, the police are sorting it. My dad just wants everyone around here till it's all sorted. And he's made up that you've come back, because you can handle yourself.
What against Joey Gordon?
Yeah, well, now Rod's sorting it out with his lot, isn't he? Look, I'll tell you, but just promise that you won't say anything.
I thought you might need this, you know, to go courting with.
What is it?
Well, you only take Josie out tonight, you can exchange that, you know, for food and drink.
What's the odds of me wiping that smile off your face before you leg it to the cab? You've not made all this today.
Look, that's the settle up to date. We're quits now, all right?
You've not borrowed it from Barry, have you?
No. I cashed the family allowance in.
You're not entitled, you know.
Yeah, I know. Here you go. All right, I'll see you later.
All right, see you later.
If anything happens to my mum and our Claire, I'm not going to stand back like I did with our Damon. I know who these people are, you know.
Look, he'll be all right.
They're entitled to a bit of privacy. Look, it's good that they're talking. You've told Rod about your past. You've welcomed Barry into my house, which has made me very happy. Oh, it's all behind us now. We've got the future to look forward to. And in a few weeks' time, I'll be able to say all that with my hands.
I won't be able to understand you, though, will I?
Well, I'll teach you.
In just a few moments, we join Lloyd Grossman and David Frost for another look through the keyhole.
Kettle just boiled, is it?
No. No work today.
Taking a few days off, haven't I?
So what's going to happen, Billy?
She should never have told you.
Well, somebody had to, didn't he? He knew there was something wrong by the way you were acting.
Yeah, but if your mum doesn't know, she doesn't have to worry about it, does she?
So what's going to happen?
It'll be sorted today. That mate of ours is going to have a word with God, and then it'll calm down and all will.
Who's going to calm your Jimmy down, eh?
Me and Kathy. He's already had one good hide, and he won't be too keen on another, will he? I wish he hadn't have told you.
Billy, you were treating me like the prodigal son. You did everything but sacrifice a lamb. You didn't expect me to believe that, did you?
I was thinking of your mum and Claire, all right?
Maybe you should have thought about them in the first place and not married her.
Yeah, but we got married because we loved one another. I'm not ashamed of saying that. And I want you to accept that. But if you can't, then that's your problem. I won't lie to you. I want you to stay here and help us. I mean, we're all family now. I might need you.
Thought you said it'd be sorted today.
And it will be.
All right, I'll stay around for a while, for my mum and our Claire's sake. But Gordon is your business. Your family problems, not mine.
Well, I'll sort it then, all right?
It'll be funny watching you. Wouldn't rely too much on that blade of a brother of yours. How long ago was your Frankie killed?
15 years ago.
What was it about?
A woman.
Must have been one hell of a woman, that. One banged up, one dead.
Yeah, well, enough's enough. He'll back off now the busys have had a word.
Or maybe he won't.
Frank!
What is it?
There's a mouse under the chair.
Ah.
No!
What?
Well, I don't want to see it again. Let me get out of the room.
Chris, it'll be a field mouse disturbed by the builders. It won't do you any harm. All right, I'll sort it out.
It might be a rat.
What makes you say that?
Well, it had a very long tail.
I hate rats.
What are we going to do?
I'll kill it.
How?
I don't know.
Well, hadn't you better think it through before you move the furniture round?
Open the door.
Why?
It might run out that way.
Has it gone?
Chris, there's nothing there. You're seeing things.
Yes, a big furry thing with a long tail. Frank, it could be anywhere in the house now.
Chris, I'm going to go and finish off my shave. I've got to see Marsland in half an hour.
You can't leave me on my own with that thing running round.
Chris, it's a field mouse, not the hound of the basketballs.
It's run into the kitchen now.
Look what you made me do.
It is in the kitchen.
Chris, you know, I told Marsland it's important to see him as soon as possible. I've got to find out what was in those references. The mouse will have to wait.
I am not going in that kitchen until the mouse is gone. Dead or alive, it has to go.
OK? OK. Stay there. Come here.
Are you all right?
Better than all right.
Did you kill it?
I didn't have to. It ran out into the garden, love. He'll be back in the woods now with all its little family. Tell them about the Rogers family.
You're lying to me.
Well, I might not know our names, I'll grant you that.
You are. You're lying to me so you can clear off and go and see Marsland.
Would I lie to you about something as serious as a mouse in the kitchen?
Yes.
After all these years of marriage?
Oh, Frank, honestly.
Cross my heart. I know to die.
Oh, Frank.
Just kidding. Honest.
Haven't heard from Umbro yet.
Hey.
Umbro, the sports gear.
All right.
Haven't heard from Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Slazenger, Puma, Arrow, Kangaroos, LA Gear, or Mitre.
Oh, well.
Don't worry about when you're famous to be queuing up with sponsorship deals.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
Oh, no probs. Fame, fortune, travel, lots of adoring fans. Ah, it's going to be fantastic. Hey, here's Lisa and Jane. Go on, ask them.
You asked him.
You. I'll ask them at dinner time, eh?
Yeah. I'm fed up of hanging around here waiting for you to ask it out. Thought you knew the score.
I think she looked at me.
She looks at you every day. She probably thinks you're stuck to that wall. She never sees you nowhere else.
She's a cracker, though, isn't she? Think she knows I fancy her?
I don't know. She probably thinks you're trying to mug her hanging around here.
I've got a phone number, you know.
What? She give it to you?
No, to look it up in the book.
Oh, wait. This is unbelievable.
Who else is going to do it?
We'll get somebody in.
Oh, why, yeah, on my wages. Well, you can have all the staff you want, can't you, Terry, when we do the warehouse thing? You'll be pumping up the jam.
If it's that easy, how come everybody else isn't doing it?
How many people say that, eh? And the only ones that don't are the ones that are making the money. And it's going to be great having a wad of tenors wafting them under Billy Corkill's snotter.
I thought you and him were mates at the moment.
Well, not exactly. It's a long story, Terry. I'll tell you about it when it's over. All right?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, you're supposed to get in the car.
What's your game?
Will you get in the car, please? Just to chat.
Give me the keys.
What?
Give me the keys. I've been around long enough to know better than to get into a strange car that can just drive me off somewhere.
I'm the stranger your mother warned you about, am I?
I never knew her. Come on, get a move on. What you want?
I've heard a lot about you, Joey.
Don't Joey me. It's Mr. Godden to you.
Quite right. 11 years, was it?
It was enough. Come on, say what you've got to say and make it quick.
I've heard a silly little story about a wreath and a mass card sent to a family called the Colkills. Now, it worries me if it's a man like you playing silly games. It worries me that a woman and child have been threatened. And it worries me that the whole thing could get very messy, and I might have to start filling out loads of paperwork. I hate that.
I just want a quiet life. It's that blue-neck Jimmy Corkle wanting to play the hero and revenge his brother and all that crap. If they stay away from me, I'll stay away from them. It's as simple as that.
I'll take your word on that, then.
Suit yourself.
You're still on parole, are you?
Don't try and kid me you don't know.
And I take it you've done enough bird for one lifetime?
Tell them to stay away from me and there'll be no more bother. I'm drinking the Swan and the British Lion. And I don't want to see them in either.
All right. I hope the next time we meet, it won't be to charge you.
Like I said, all I want is a quiet life.
Glad to hear it.
Hi, Anna.
Hiya.
Do you want a sandwich?
Oh, no, thanks. Feel as if I've been eating all day.
Oh, where's that?
Well, our tutor was ill, so we had catering students in. We were the customers and they prepared a meal for us.
Was it any good?
Yeah, it was great. Oh, did you write that letter to the council about the development?
I'm sorry, love, I forgot all about it.
Oh, Mum, I've been on the phone to Friends of the Earth and Greenpeace and they were very helpful. Will you do it now?
I'll write it in a minute.
Oh, do it straight away, will you?
All right. Oh, Owen rang. He wants you to ring him back.
What did he want?
For you to ring him back. Do it now.
I will in a minute.
Sammy, you're not being telling that lad, you know.
Look, I'll do it later, but will you write that letter? I mean, we could be living on a toxic dump. Who knows what's out there?
All right. I'll write the letter when you phone Owen.
You can't link the two together, Mum. I mean, one's a very important issue and the other one is just petty, really.
Not to Owen, it isn't, love.
Mum,
What's the matter?
there's a mouse on the worktop.
Oh, I'll kill your father.
What's it got to do with him?
Well, we saw it this morning. He said he'd gone into the garden because he was in a hurry to get off somewhere.
Who, the mouse?
No, your dad. What are we going to do?
I will stop eating cornflakes for a start. It's just gone in the packet.
Oh, Sammy, you're going to have to kill it, love. Kill it.
Mum, I've just been on the phone to Friends of the Earth and you're saying kill it?
Well, this is different, love. This is our kitchen.
No, Jimmy, you come here. No, I'm not leaving Sheila and Claire until this is sorted out. No, you come here. Right, OK, I'll see you later then. Ta-ra.
Mr. Corkle.
Yeah?
Uncle or father to Rod?
Father?
I'm DC Joandrill. I've just had a word with your mate, Joey Godden.
Right, sir, you better come in then, eh?
Is Rod not in?
He's still in bed.
Give him a shout, will you? Save me repeating myself.
Fair enough, yeah. Rod, get up, will you? Your mate's here. He won't be a minute.
Pity Uncle Jimmy's not here as well. You'll have to tell him.
Yeah, look, do you want to sit down, cup of tea, coffee or something?
No, thanks.
All right, Alan.
Yeah. You look knackered. Heavy night?
Not too bad, you know. You saw him then?
All right, you come in.
Who's this, then?
Barry Grant. It was his mother and sister who were threatened, like.
I see. So you should listen to what I have to say as well, then.
Well, it depends who you are, what you got to say, doesn't it?
Detective Constable Joandrill. And what I have to say should save a lot of hassle all round.
Yeah, well, it's their mess, isn't it? They should sort it out.
Hey, I just want a quiet life. So are you going to listen or what?
All right, can we just listen, eh? I want to get back to some kip.
Yeah, come on, let him get on with it, all right?
I'm doing this for a mate, right? Let's get this right from the start. If the rest of you want to paint the town red with your own blood, that's up to you. We'll just scrape up the pieces as usual and book the ones left standing. Understand?
Yeah, but we don't want any more trouble, that's it.
Like I told you, it's their family business, not mine.
Can we just listen?
I met Joey Godden for the first time today. I have to admit, I was quite impressed.
He's a murderer.
And a very hard man. But he was willing to listen, and he doesn't want any further bother. He can't afford it because he's still on parole. This can stop right now if you stay out of the Swan and the British Lion.
Yeah, well, I don't hardly know him anyway.
And that's it, just stay out of those two pubs.
And cross the road when you see him. Just stay away from each other. It's a big city, it can be done.
And in conclusion, may I point out that if immediate action is not undertaken to determine the extent and level of toxicity in the recently developed dump, I shall have no hesitation in seeking as much publicity on the subject as possible.
Sounds good to me.
Sure it isn't a bit too strong?
No, definitely not. I mean, if you're not hard on them about this, they won't do anything, will they?
You lied to me.
Chris, you know where to go and see Marsland? There was only a free mouse looking for a way out.
Yeah, and it was in the cornflakes packet.
Things they give away free nowadays.
You went out and left me on my own with that thing running rampant round the house.
Oh, Mum, it's hardly likely to leap out and rip the throat out of you, is it?
Oh, I know it can't harm me, apart from spreading disease. It's just the thought of those little paws and its tail running across my feet, that's all.
Any idea where it is now?
It's in here somewhere.
Yeah, well, we'll have to get some traps.
Oh, no, you can't do that. It's only a poor little lost animal.
Sammy, it is vermin in the house.
Your mother's right, we're gonna have to do something.
Well, all right then, but get them humane traps.
What are they?
Well, they catch, but they don't kill, and then you can put them back in the woods.
Oh, no, I want to be certain that it's gone.
Your mother's right. I know what we'll do. We'll catch it, we'll club it to death, then we'll skin it, nail its eye to the back kitchen door as a warning to others not to come in this house.
Dad.
How much are these traps?
I don't know, but they're not expensive.
I bet they are. Anything like that usually is.
Yeah. Well, you better get changed before you start moulding about in there. How'd you get on with Marsland, anyway?
Oh, you remembered, have you? Well, he was as nice as pie, which made things worse.
What did you say about the references?
Just that there was nothing derogatory in him, except...
The fact that you were a shop steward, I know.
Exactly. And a very active shop steward. Anybody would think I was a card-carrying member of the Albanian Communist Party.
Oh, I think that's disgusting. That's going to stand in your way for getting another job.
Oh, I'll get another job eventually, love. I just won't make the same mistake at the next one. I'll tell him everything.
Yeah. Well, you know now, lovey.
Anyway, I'll go and get them traps.
Well, don't let anybody see you buying them, eh?
Mum, you don't have to take this personally.
Well, I do. Oh, why me? Well, I'm not a quiet life.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know, some young lad on a motorbike brought a address to Mr. and Mrs. Corkill.
Well, it's a good job my mum and I, Claire, aren't here to see you open it. It's not going to open itself, is it, Billy? Hey, don't you think it'd be a good idea if you'd open that in the garden? I mean, if it is a bomb, like.
You're enjoying this, you, aren't you? Hey?
Well, I'm just being practical. I mean, if it is a bomb, Bill, well, it's going to mess up the decorating, innit? You've only just had it done.
Don't be stupid. People don't send bombs.
Well, why are you frightened of opening it, then?
Because it could be anything, all right. All right, I'm frightened, yeah. I mean, I'm not used to this sort of thing, you know. All right, if you're so cool, you open it, eh?
It's not a test to me, though, is it, Billy? I mean, my name's still Grant.
That's the wedding album, isn't it?
Oh.
think it's over, you know. That copper was right. Godden's risking too much if anything happens. Last thing he wants is a long spell inside, isn't he?
I think you might be right.
You want to have a look at it?
Seen the real one.
What do you mean by that?
The one with my mum and dad in it, Billy, you know, when they were married.
I think for your mum's sake, you should make an effort to accept the situation. And for Claire, I think it's important she's brought up in a proper family atmosphere.
A proper family atmosphere, eh? When you're afraid to open a parcel or answer the door. It's great here, isn't it? When you have to lie to get people to stay here to look after you.
I don't need you to look after me.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to look at your stupid divvy wedding album, all right?
Oh, you've seen the proper one, have you? The one with your mum and dad in? I think a lot of you are a hell fella, don't you?
What are you going on about, Billy?
You should know the best way to ask girls out with having sisters.
Why's that?
Well, Sammy must get asked out loads of times. Why does she choose one and not another?
I'm not asking her that.
Well, why not? We could have head start and everyone else.
She's telling me to get lost.
She could be a model, your Sammy.
Yeah, roll cones.
Oh, no, she's gorgeous. Look, if she ever needs a manager, I could be that man.
Oh, why? What happened to the man who was dedicating his career to promote me?
You hadn't thought about Sammy in a model agency. Imagine owning your own model agency.
You're off your heads.
Someone's got to do it. I'd have to interview them all individually. Imagine that.
You wouldn't be able to do it. You'd open your mouth and gibberish would come out like when you talk to Lisa Jenkins.
I talk to her all the time.
Yeah, like what time is it, Lisa? Hey, is it double maths this afternoon? Can I borrow your pencil sharpener? Can't ask her out, though.
Why are we here now?
To see her walk past yet again and you blush when she looks at you.
All right, big shot. I'll ask her out this time. You'll see Jane Tilsley, won't you?
Oh, quite fancy Lisa Jenkins.
I don't even joke about it.
Who's joking? And here she is now.
Lisa. Lisa. What time is it?
You had a pit. You're a man or a mouse.
Did you phone her?
Yeah.
Sammy, I've got your dad lying to me about field mice, and now you lying to me about ringing Owen.
I did. There was no answer.
You're not being fair to him, you know. Come on, I said I'd write the letter if you phoned Owen. Now I've written the letter.
Phone him. Hello? Hello, is Owen there, please? Oh, never mind. No, I'll phone back. All right, Tra. He's not in.
At least you tried it.
He's telling us what pubs we can and can't go into, and you think it's a good idea?
Yes, I do. Look, I've had enough of it, Jimmy. I just want a quiet life and to be left alone.
I don't believe this. Well, the coppers lean on Godden, and he passes a message to us to stay out of the Swan and the Lion. Who the hell does he think he is, eh?
A big hard man who's already battered you, so just let it go, Jimmy.
I won't let it go, because I can't forget what he did to our Frankie and what he's done to me. Joey Godden should be dead, not ordering us about.
Just get it out of your head, Jimmy. It's over.
Yeah, and he's won, hasn't he?
No, he hasn't. No one's won. There's only losers in this stupid game. Forget it, will you?
And you agree with him, do you? I'm surprised at you, Barry. The hardest lad on the estate and all that, eh?
Yeah, well, I've grown up a bit since then, haven't I? And anyway, it's not my battle, is it?
Yeah, well, it will be if anything happens to your mum or to your sisters.
Well, nothing will happen to them, will it, Jimmy? As long as you two do as you're told.
I don't believe this. A copper in the family, the first useful thing you'd ask him to do, and we end up getting threatened? What's going on, eh?
Is it such a big deal to change your pubs, is it?
Yes, it is. I've been going in the Swan since I was 15. I used to go in there with our Frankie and with you. Well, he's not frightening me off, I'm telling you. And if I'd have known that this is what you wanted to see me about, I wouldn't have bothered coming round here in the first place.
I don't know when it was when I spoke to you on the phone, but I'll tell you one thing. If you do go in the Swan or the Lion again, don't come anywhere near me, because it's just bad news, all right?
Oh, it comes down to that, does it, eh? Choosing me loyalties between a dead brother and one with no bottle whatsoever. Yeah, well, I'll give it some thought, all right?
Jimmy, next time he could kill you, all right?
we join David Frost and Lloyd Grossman as they go through the keyhole of another celebrity, next on Living.
Okay, thanks.
Joe?
There's the applicants today. They've even stopped taking names and addresses for application forms. I could hit Marsden when I think of the damage he's done with those references. You know, I'm gonna have to lower my sights.
Back on the road, you mean?
Yeah, just temporary.
Well, I thought you were thinking about getting a licence, you know, so you can drive coaches and that.
PSV? It was, until I found out how much it cost. About 700 quid.
That's a lot of money.
Certainly is, love, yeah. If only Marsden hadn't said I was a Tyler shop steward, I'd still be in work now.
Yeah, but he did, and you're not. Anyway, do you want to see this beast from the kitchen?
Ah, you poor little thing. Let's have a look at you. Oh, well, my mate. At least you got no troubles out in the woods. Don't have to worry about food bills or poll tax.
Yeah, but at least you don't have to worry about an owl sweeping down and making a meal out of you, do you?
That's true, love, yeah.
Do you think I should keep hold of it to prove to me mum that we've caught it?
Nah, she'd believe us. Oh, timorous little beastie. What pain is in thy breastie?
That doesn't sound like a country and western song to me.
School. Robbie Burns. An ode to a mouse. It's about a ploughman who kills a field mouse and regrets it. I think it's the only thing I can remember from school. Oh, no. There was one other thing from a physics lesson. Dead water is the bit of cold water you first get when you're running out water tap.
What?
I know, yeah. I remember thinking at the time, what a stupid thing to tell us. But I've never forgotten it. Every time I turn a tap on, I remember it. I think they're the only two bits of information I left school with. Dead water and 2 lines from Robbie Burns. Or it might have been 1 line, come to think of it. No wonder I'm unemployed.
Yeah, well, there's people who have degrees and are unemployed, and there's plenty who are.
Should have stayed on a building game. Great life in the summer.
Yeah, and a bad one in the winter. Anyway, my mum's got a job for you.
What's that?
Putting that kitchen back together.
Right. Wish I could start all over at school again.
Oh, well, I'll give you the hands when we get back, eh?
Right, you're on.
Rogers, come here. What do you think you're playing at?
How do you mean, sir?
No effort, no commitment. You played like you were frightened of getting the ball. You didn't tackle. You were a disgrace as a captain. And you're on the bench for Saturday's game.
But, sir, that's why I was playing like that. I was saving myself for Saturday.
Oh, saving yourself? Oh, who do you think you are, Diego Maradona?
No, sir, just didn't want to risk an injury.
It isn't up to you to decide to play when it suits. It's up to me. And you're getting a bit too big for your boots, lad. I had a phone call from a journalist this morning about you.
About me?
Said he'd had a phone call from your press agent, a certain Mr. Humphreys.
Yes, sir.
I am right in thinking you are Mr. Humphreys, the press agent. Oh, you think it's funny, do you? That I get my coffee break disturbed by some young reporter who thinks he's John Pilger.
Oh, sir. Who's John Pilger, sir?
John Pilger Humphreys is a very eminent journalist whom I once met at a function in London. A press agent of any note would be impressed by the name.
Well, what did the reporter want, sir?
A scoop, Rogers. An exclusive. An insight into the mind and achievements of a hero, no less. A hero called Rogers.
Yeah, but why am I a hero?
Well, it's difficult to know where to stop. Not only are you captain and coach of the school football team, but you're much sought after by many professional clubs, including Liverpool, Everton, Manchester United and Tranmere Rovers, not to mention Roma and Sporting Lisbon.
I think it's been a bit of an exaggeration, sir.
Oh, I haven't finished yet. And in your spare time, you rescue children from garden ponds, I believe.
Oh, that is true. Should have got a medal for that. Shush, Bumper.
So imagine my expectations when I realised that in my games class this afternoon, I have none other than Roy of the Rovers and Batman rolled into one as captain. And imagine my disappointment when the hero turns out to be playing like some Nancy boy who doesn't want his hair ruffled. The bench will suit you on Saturday. You can spend the time keeping free from injury.
Oh, you can't drop him. He's the best on the team, sir.
And the team will play as a team, not as a backup side for Jeffrey Rogers. And you, Mr. Humphreys, will limit yourself to school work and stop being his press agent. Both of you have got to keep your feet on the ground and stop reaching for the stars.
Sound like Casey Kasem, sir.
Who on earth's Casey Kasem?
A very eminent American disc jockey.
This is an important year for you boys. You just think about what I've said. And I'll be keeping a special eye on the both of you.
You see what you've done now? I didn't know the reporter was going to come here, did I? Thought he'd just write a piece up after what I told him on the phone. Yeah, but you've got me dropped from the team. Football star benched by jealous teacher. Maybe I should have told him you were the coach as well. Yeah, exactly. You come round to ours tonight? Oh, yeah. You're Sammy Beam. No. Oh, you're not still going to ask her about getting girls to go out with you, are you? Oh, why? If you ask the best people, you get the best answers. I mean, she must get asked out loads of times. Yeah, but she's going with someone. Exactly. Well, why'd she choose him and not someone else? But on to something here.
Have you seen half a pound of roast beef?
Many a time, yeah.
I mean, have you seen half a pound of roast beef that I bought yesterday, put in here and left in the fridge?
If this is a roundabout way of asking me have I eaten it, then the answer is no.
Well, it's gone. Have you seen half a pound of roast beef?
Yeah, Mum. Well, I couldn't resist it, you know.
Oh, Barry. I bet you didn't even have it with bread, did you?
Yeah, I did, honest.
That was supposed to be for tea before I go to night school.
Well, I thought you was doing that at dinner time now or something.
Yeah, and one night a week.
I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll pick you up after night school and then we'll stop off and have a nice meal somewhere. You know, nothing fancy, just a pizza or something like that.
Oh, great. What about Claire?
I'll bring her with me. Won't be a late night. Do you want to come as well?
No time, Billy. I've already got something to do. But I will pay for the roast beef, Mum, all right?
Oh, don't worry about it. You're our guest, isn't he, Billy?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Great, well, pizza it is then. Hey, perhaps we can find a pub and have a little drink after.
Yes, perfect evening in late summer, eh?
Yeah.
Hear from your Jimmy yet?
No, but I will. He'll be down in a day or two and he'll bounce back his normal self.
Who's that?
It's Barry just asking about our Jimmy.
Hey, is he all right? Kat said he's been very moody lately.
He's all right. Hey, everything will be all right from now on, love.
Are you looking for somebody?
Not especially, no. What are you having?
Half a lager, please.
Pineapple lager, love.
Sheila used to work here, though.
Yeah, I don't know. And a large scotch and all, love, please.
Who's that for?
Me.
It's not like you to drink scotch in the afternoon.
Well, I've had a winner, haven't I?
It's not like you to have a winner. Are you being unfaithful to me?
What?
Well, who did you have a winner with? You never came in the shop today.
That was in town, wasn't it? Cheers, love. There you go. I've won myself. So.
Are we
going to sit down?
All right.
Why here?
Yeah, I mean, sit over there if you like.
No, I mean, why this pub? You haven't brought me here for ages.
That's why we're here.
I can't wait you up.
Now, don't you find my unpredictability one of my more endearing features, eh?
I never think of you as having any endearing features. I just keep thinking I've drawn the short straw yet again.
Thanks.
The one thing that I like about you is you make me laugh. You don't do much of that these days. Is there something you want to talk about?
No.
You expecting somebody?
No. It's a free country, isn't it? You can still drink where we like, can't we? And you're a bit slow, aren't you? Get a move on with it.
There's a fella over there staring at you.
What? That's Don, me cousin. You met him at the wedding, remember?
Oh, Terry, you frightened me.
Sorry, Josie. I knew Mick was at work and I saw someone moving around in the kitchen, so I thought I'd come over and check it out. And then I heard noises around here.
I thought I'd surprise him with a meal à la belle étoile. In the open air.
I thought that was al fresco.
Oh, in Italy. This is a French meal outside. Don't be clever. Conversing in 3 languages.
Well, al fresco's about my limit.
I bet you can get this umbrella up, though.
All right. Special occasion, is it?
Nah, it's not anniversary, but anything. It's just part of us courting all over again. And I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, so was Mick.
Is he?
Yeah, I've never seen him looking happier.
How's yourself, Terry? Coping?
Ah, just about. I think it'll take a while to get over it, though.
You're a nice man. And nice men get what they deserve in the end. You'll be all right, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I think I'll leave you to it now that I know you're not on the job.
Hey, how about joining us? It'll be ready about an hour.
No, thanks anyway, but I don't want to spoil, you know, your courting plans.
Terry, there's plenty of food and you're welcome to join us. I mean it.
Yeah, I know and I appreciate it.
Perhaps when the court is over, eh?
Yeah, all right. I'll see you
All
later.
right. Take care. Ta-ra.
So the happy couple are still happy, are they?
Yeah, seems.
Beats me in this day and age when anyone wants to get married. To get married twice seems just plain daft. And now I'll just go and smash my boots. Same again?
Enough from me,
Cheers, Dom.
thanks.
Sure.
Jimmy, what is going on?
We're just courting, aren't we?
Listen, there's something up and you should tell me. I've never seen you drink like this. Now, what's up with you?
Brandy and lemonade, please, love. No ice. It's almost worth doing 11 years to come out and enjoy a drink like this. Used to be all bitter at one time, now it's all lager. All that porridge and low oats. I come off the scrubs and there's the wife waiting for me. First thing she says is, Joey, you're never going to believe this, but I've got a headache.
He's laughing at me.
It's Joey Garden, isn't it?
What is it?
Come on, we'll go.
I'm not going nowhere.
Get the first bus that comes and keep well clear. No. Look, I'll look after my mum and Claire, that's it. Jimmy was warned off and he should have taken notice. Right, well, I'll tell Billy as soon as he comes in, all right?
Sam?
When's your Sammy coming home? Not only are you terrified of asking Lisa Jenkins out, you're even nervous about asking our Sammy how to do it. I haven't seen you have any great scores just recently. No, but I don't keep saying I'll ask someone at dinner time or the Savvy or tomorrow. She's great though, isn't she? She's all right. Ah, she's brilliant. Hey, I almost phoned her last night.
Almost and nearly, but you never actually do nothing because I borrowed a stupid pencil sharpener.
Here's your Sammy.
I'm gonna go throw up.
Ask her, could I talk to her?
Well, he wants to ask you something.
What about?
Ask him.
What you want, Bumper?
Well, just a bit of advice, really.
Advice? What about, like?
It's a bit embarrassing, really. Well, I want to ask someone out, but I don't know how to do it.
Well, I thought you were a bit of a Romeo.
Me?
Yeah, we've had a few girlfriends, haven't you?
A few. This one's special, though, and I'd die if she turned me down. Well, I just thought, like... Well, you must get asked out all the time. I just wondered... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have started this.
You're asking me what would impress me if a lad asked me out.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't matter so much about him being a hunk, but, well, he has to be reasonably presentable. You know, smart without being flashy. And the main thing is being sincere. Oh, and not showing off in front of his mates.
What's the best thing to say?
And he should have a nice smile and a bit of confidence. You've got a nice smile.
Have I?
Yes, you have. And you should have the confidence to ask her out. I don't mean being a big smoothie and trying to sweep her off her feet like, but, well, just go up to her and smile and say, would you like to go out with me sometime?
Suppose she says no?
Oh, well, then be pleasant and say you're disappointed and hope she'll change her mind in the future. And then that'll give her something to think about. Does that help?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Table for two, sir.
That'll do nicely.
But the worst thing is lying, you know. You can always tell and it's just a big turn-off.
Oh, thanks, you're brilliant.
Thank you. Look, Bumper. You're a very nice lad, like, but well, you're quite a bit younger than me. And I can't help thinking of you as my little brother's mate, but I'm flattered, honestly.
Well, Sammy, I wasn't asking you. Oh, God.
Cracked it then.
I just want to die.
What did she say?
She thought I was asking her out. Just want to die right now.
Wouldn't bother.
What?
Going in. Kathy's just rung from the Swan. Says your Jimmy's there and somebody else as well. They need you rather urgently.
It's gotten in it.
That's the fella.
Yeah. I don't suppose you'd
Your brother, your problem.
Hope this is still your favourite starter.
Oh, defo. What's the main course? Smells wonderful.
It isn't that special. Just fillet of beef in a pastry case.
Nothing special, you say? And I've been living on beans on toast.
Oh, you do look as though you've been neglecting yourself.
Bon appetit.
Merci. Hello, Terry.
What do you want?
Something I left in a drawer. Thanks for sending Daniel's birthday cards on. You must have been tempted to tear them up.
What sort of fella do you think I am, eh? Anyway, the baby's done nothing wrong.
I'm just saying thanks. I only understand how you must have felt.
You haven't got a clue how I feel. Whatever it is you come for, just go and get it, will you, and go.
We've cashed it.
So?
You've taken this money from Daniel, not from me. I used this money to buy his clothes. How could you take it?
I looked after him for the best part of a year, so don't lecture me.
How low can you get, eh? Taking the family allowance money.
When it comes to getting low, I'd have to take lessons off you, wouldn't I, eh? So don't go on at me after everything you've put me through.
So you're saying you're not going to give me this money?
I'm never going to give you any money ever again, and I'll tell you something else. It's the last time you come round to this house, right?
Some birthday present for him, isn't it? Being robbed of 70-odd quid.
And what did his father send him, eh? Exactly. Now do one.
was going to tell him what a nice man you were when he was old enough to understand. Now I'll just tell him how you took his money.
Yeah, well, think of all the stories I'll be able to tell him about you.
Don't say a word.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
Look, I know I shouldn't have done it, but... Well, I looked after them for the best part of a year, didn't I? It was as much mine as theirs.
What was?
The family allowance money. She left the book here.
How much are we talking about, like?
76 quid.
76 quid?
All right, I know it's only pocket money to you.
Terry, it's only going to be pocket money to you, mate, once we start the warehouse parties. Prepare to pump up the jam. Grant and Sullivan promotions. Angie, we won't be able to use our own names, will we?
I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you haven't got the message. About this place being out of bounds to you and the other one.
I got the message.
And you're more stupid than I thought you were. If she hasn't got a couple of grenades in her handbag, I'd strongly advise you to leave. Finish your drinks first, though, eh? The price of things nowadays.
Hey, who do you think you're talking to?
Stay out of it, Tom.
Listen to him.
Jimmy, you've made your point now. Just let's go.
No, not straight away.
Can we go soon?
What's it all about, Jimmy?
Soon, yeah. But he's on his own, Kathy.
What happens when you beat him up? What happens then, eh? War? He's not going to let you get away with it. He's not the sort. Look, you've won, Jimmy. He told you not to come in here, and you have. And he's only going to go at you, but only with his mouth. Look, you've beaten him, Jimmy. There'll be no more bother, please. Just let it go.
Who's gonna beat you up?
The first night she hasn't got a headache. I can't manage you. Not surprising after so long, is it? So we'll get some of that powdered rhino one off a mate of mine, and it works. Apart from the side effects. I keep going round putting Land Rovers. Land Rovers.
Who's he laughing at?
Jimmy, no! No, Jimmy!
No! Oh, you!
Get off my brother, you! Get off, God! Stay away from my family!
Shut up!
That's nice. Oh, Josie, you've surpassed yourself, girl. This is mega.
Thank you. You're right, it is. I was talking to Terry earlier. He thought I was a burglar and came over to check.
Very considerate of him.
Actually, I invited him over to eat with us. I meant it, but I'm glad he turned it down. I wanted it just to be us two.
Nice one.
Anyway, I just looked over. He was mowing the lawn.
Josie, just gets better.
Cass, what is it? Cass? What's wrong?
Join David Frost and Lloyd Grossman as they go through the keyhole of another celebrity, next on Living.
The phone going again, eh? That's 3 times in the last 10 minutes. That girl must fancy you something terrible.
I thought you'd be at the funeral.
No, not me. I mean, well, he got what he deserved, didn't he? Anyway, I've been on the phone all morning sorting things out. I think I found somewhere, eh?
Look at that, 3 letters and they're all bills.
Oh, forget them.
120 quid for Lecky.
Chicken feed.
Yeah, well, to me, it's not.
Look, a couple more weeks and you're gonna be rich. And when I say rich, I mean seriously rich. Look, I reckon we can make 3,500 each on the first one and double that once we get going. Teddy, we can do 6 a year as well, you know.
There must be something wrong with that meter.
Teddy, will you listen to me? I'm trying to make you think big.
Big? Yeah. Is this big enough for you? At 120 quid, £98.50 and £72. Well, that's big enough for me. Help me way, I've got to make me sarnies.
Look, soon you'll be having fillet steak every day. You won't have to make no more sarnies, will you? Not unless the smoked salmon ones. Hey, Teddy, look, I found this place. It's like a big, massive aircraft hangar, right? Down at the docks. Come on now, we've got to get down there and check it out.
But that the bread's off.
Well, Teddy, it's only penicillin, isn't it? Look, come on, we've got to get down there and check it out.
Hey, Tez, can you do us a favour, mate?
Hey, you haven't got any bread, have you, Mick?
You are? I think so, why?
Hang on a minute. Well, this has gone off, hasn't it? And I forgot to get some.
Look, I'm sorry, mate. I need the taxi now.
Now?
Now. Sorry. Wants me to get over there urgent.
Why, what's up with him? His heel or something?
No, he's fine. Just got it in his head that he wants to see me 10 minutes ago. You know what he's like.
Oh, yeah. God.
Wants to give me the bad news in person.
Oh, take no notice of him. Let him wait. What bad news?
That's what I love about Harry. His warm and beautiful nature. His unfailing patience and his staggering generosity. Look, I've only got brown slice. Is that all right?
Great. Look, why do you have to use the taxi? Can't you use Harry's car?
Because if I do, someone will have to push it all the way to St. Helens, that's why.
Oh, the electric's still up the wall.
Yeah. Look, I'll only be an hour, honest. Thing is, I don't know. I think this is finally it, says. End the party. Back to some grimy bedsit somewhere. He's gonna sell up, I know he is.
What? Sell this place?
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? All his capital's tied up in it. You need money at that age.
Hey, you need money at my age. Do you know how much the Lecky won off me? 120 quid.
Get over here quick, he says. I've come to a decision about the bungalow. Not too many ways you can interpret that, is there?
Go on then, an hour. Right.
Thanks.
Teddy! It's the phone! It's that misty beard of yours again. Oh, I'll get it. You're all right.
Hey, maybe he wants to offer you the first refusal. That's what Jonathan did.
Couldn't afford it.
No, mate. Do you know what he said? He said it was my fault I couldn't afford it. And started to give me a lecture in class politics or something. Some people, they just live in a different world, don't they?
Yeah. Look, I'll see you later.
Hey, yeah, thanks for the bread.
All right.
Teddy. Hey, an hour, right. Who is it?
It's the hospital, sir. I want to talk to you about Danny.
Danny?
Yeah.
The weight? An accident or what?
Well, he wouldn't say. He wouldn't tell me. He said he wanted to talk to the father.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Well, I don't know if you... Have you tried it at work? Yeah, all right. 10 minutes. Danny?
What about him, sir?
Oh, did you say, look, get down there right away? He was at the childminders. They can't find Sue.
Oh, come on, then. I'll drive you down.
It's all right. I'll go in the taxi.
Teddy, come on, get in.
Oh, the poor lad.
Get in, will you, Teddy?
Hey, do you think it'll have anything to do with the meningitis? I mean, well, he passed all his tests and that, didn't he, eh?
Teddy, just get in, will you?
Do you want a cup of tea?
Got anything stronger?
I'll have tea.
There's whiskey in the cabinet.
Where's your glasses?
Just gonna get changed, all right?
But they always are. Think I'll have one and all.
How about you, Rod? Want a little one?
No thanks. Steady the nerves and that, you know. Think we could all do with one, couldn't we, Chase?
I said no thanks. Some people hadn't got tanked up.
You. We were all stone cold sober. I'll go.
Did Rod say tea or coffee? Rod?
Tea.
Tea for me as well, love. If you're brewing.
Mom?
Where do you want this, then?
Where is he?
It's all right. Sit down.
Where is he?
Stop panicking. Sit down. Says probably only an ear infection.
An ear infection. Oh, God, Terry. God, I thought...
Yeah, I know.
So what's happening?
Doing some tests.
Tests?
Just to make sure, because his temperature went up again like last time.
Oh, God.
Look, it's just routine. Because of his medical history and that the meningitis, this woman doctor said it looks like an ear infection.
Looks like. Well, where is he? I want to see him.
They'll bring him back when they're finished with him.
When they rang, I thought, oh, God, it's going to start all over again. It's all right. I can manage. I mean, if you want to go.
Now, you're all right.
They rang you then?
Yeah. Only because he couldn't get hold of you.
I was out with John seeing a client over in Hoylake.
And because I'm down on the medical records as next of kin, father, Terry Sullivan.
I'll get it changed. An ear infection.
Yeah.
Thank God. What's that?
What?
That.
I was in the middle of making me sarnies.
Oh, Terry.
Thought I'd take a few things home, save time. Have you read this? Do you know you, Billy Corkill? When I get you home, I am never, ever going to let you out of my sight again.
Is that a promise, is it?
Better than the ones I was going to make.
Why are they taking so long?
It's not that long.
It's over an hour. Look, if you want to go.
No, it's all right. I'm waiting for Barry to pick me up anyway.
How is he?
He's got some big scam on. Warehouse parties. He's gone to the Princess to pick the tickets up.
Hey, you're not. He's always into something, isn't he, Barry? So how are you doing?
Fine.
Good.
Is she all right, this woman?
What woman?
This babysitter you've got?
Oh, yeah, she's great. Brilliant with him. Like today, straight down the hospital the moment she realised he was feverish.
He was all right this morning, then?
I wouldn't have left him if he wasn't.
It's not right, a kid of his age. Anything could happen.
Terry, I have to work. I get no help from anyone. I'm 10 weeks short on my family allowance.
I'll pay you that back.
It wasn't yours in the first place.
No, that's right. Not on his, is it? I keep forgetting that.
Anyway, I don't have to justify myself to you. Not anymore.
How's your mother?
Fine. Listen, you didn't have to come, you know. So why did you?
I've told you. They rang me. I don't know, I just did. Get the names on that form changed. Next of kin. I'm gonna go and see if Barry's here.
Go on, you haven't said anything yet.
About what?
The funeral. Poor old Donny. Same age as our Frankie. What the funny thing is, don't you? We're best mates, him and our Frank. Lived in the same street as us for years. They were into everything, you know, every kind of scam. They were like that, Don and Frank.
Oh, and a fat lot of good it did him. Kicked to death in some grubby little fight about nothing. I bet it's really funny. I bet he's sitting in his coffin now going, my goodness me, this is funny.
And you really think it's about nothing?
I don't know. Nobody's managed to explain it to me yet, Billy. I mean, what is it about? Thick-headedness? Pride? Some daft idea about being a real man? I mean, it's beyond me. What's the point of being a real man if you end up dead?
You don't understand, love.
Dead right, I don't. People are getting killed, Billy. Some poor fella whose only crime was being related to a cork-kill. And for what? For what? I mean, come on, explain it to me. Explain it in words of one syllable.
Come on. I love you.
Oh, Billy, I want the chance to get bored with you. I want to see you lose your hair. I want to know what you look like when you're 70 years old.
70? Yeah, you won't get rid of me that soon. You got to put up with me for another 40 years yet.
Promise.
Antibiotics. Doctor said give him a week or so. He should be fighting fit again. Good. I told you, didn't I? Say kids are like that. Right. So, where I'm gonna put the DJ? I think I'll have him over there. Or maybe over there. I'm gonna get that fella there, what's his name? Steph,
Ayo.
Yeah, that's him. He's good, isn't he?
He's looking a lot brighter, you know.
Danny?
Yeah, well, they're like that, aren't they, kids? Up and down like a yo-yo.
Lighting.
Hey, did I tell you? He's taller than that now, you know. Well, saying a few things like mummy, daddy. Well, mummy, nana, that sort of thing.
So, still gotta get the lighting sorted. We're gonna need lights, tickets, Lucasade.
It's dead weird being in that hospital again, you know. Seeing Sue come round the corner and sitting next to her, it felt like... Oh, I don't know, it just felt dead weird.
Hey, what do you mean, we? Well, you're still involved, aren't you?
Oh, I don't know, sounds a bit dodgy to me.
Dodgy?
Yeah, all this drugs and secrecy and that.
Terry, I've told you before, the one I did in Birmingham, there was no drink, no drugs. The strongest thing there was 7-Up. The kids just had the ball all right.
How much do you reckon to make?
6.5, 7,000.
In one day? You said to me a couple of grand.
Well, that was last week, Terry, wasn't it? I mean, this thing's gonna be bigger than I even thought. You'll have a fat little nest egg in the bank. You could put a deposit down on the house you've been renting. Mind you, you've got to speculate to accumulate.
Oh, come on, Barry, you know I'm skint.
OK, then look, we'll split it 60-40 then, right? So what have we got? That's drinks, rent of this place, DJ. So, if it's 1,000 up front, you're in for 400, all right?
400? Oh, I haven't even got 4.
Are you thick or what?
Look, I've got all these bills to pay, haven't I?
Will you stop going on about your piddling little bills, Terry? And the settle, and the rents and all that. This is an investment. I'm talking big money.
Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, they didn't keep me in overnight or anything.
And you're all right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I've been for a check-up and that, you know. It was horrible. I felt like I was on a conveyor belt. There was 9 of us all having abortions on the same morning. All wearing them stupid white hospital gowns that never fit. It was just horrible.
I'm dead proud of you, you know.
Me?
Well, don't sound so surprised. I am. I'll tell you why. Because I don't have to worry about you anymore. You've grown up, and I'll tell you something else as well. You did the right thing. Never let anyone tell you any different, because it's tough what you did. Everyone thinks it's the easy way out, but it's not. The easy way out is to do what the rest of the world says you ought to do. I'm very proud. So, how's work?
It's all right.
Oh, it's that good, eh?
Yeah, well, I've gone about as far as I want to go, or where I am.
I thought you were going in with, what's his name, Anthony?
Oh, yeah, Anthony's starting up with someone else now, isn't he? Doesn't need a top stylist anymore. So I told him I'm not going in as anything less.
Good for you. See, that's what I'm talking about, valuing yourself. It took me a long time to learn that.
Yeah, well, as soon as I've got enough money, hopefully I want to start up on my own.
Great.
Well, that's what I really want to do.
Then do it. That's another thing I've learned. As soon as you know what you really want, then go for it. Hello, Sheila.
You made your mother a cup of tea, Tracy?
I've had 3, thanks. I'm a wash.
Well, you won't mind if I have one, will you?
I'll make it.
Me mum told me about the funeral.
Yeah, pity you couldn't make it.
I was planning to, only the train. I sent flowers.
Yeah, I saw them. They were very nice.
How is he?
He's dead. That's why we buried him.
No, I mean Billy.
Oh, Billy. Billy's fine. Coming home tomorrow. I've come back for his clothes.
Will you give him my best regards?
Yes, of course.
Right, that's that then.
Yeah, bed's made.
Whose bed?
Look, if it's going to cause any trouble, I can easily go to my mum's.
Hey, no, listen, I've just cleared out my room.
I was planning on staying around there anyway.
You staying here?
No, look, love.
You staying here, Mum? I'm going round to Tomo's. It's all sorted.
Is that okay with you?
Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? You've all got it nicely sewn up amongst yourselves. I'm going to get your father's clothes, excuse me.
Look, I honestly don't want to get in anyone's way.
It's your house, Mum.
No, it's not, love.
I put your bag in the boot, okay?
All right, cheers, Jim.
Is that tea there, sweets? Any biscuits there?
A very special message for you.
I wish you'd told me
Happy birthday.
about my dad and everything. About the robbery he was involved in, and the supermarket manager. I was the only one in the house who never knew nothing.
How could I, love?
Just wish I'd known, that's all. Thought it was my fault.
Your fault?
Spent hours wondering what I'd done. I couldn't work it out. I couldn't work out why he'd ever want to leave us.
Well, I'm back now. For a couple of days, anyway.
Where's Sheila gone?
Upstairs.
Oh, forget the tea, love. I'm not going to have time. I'm sorry. Is there a carrier bag on top of the fridge there?
Do you want to lift down, nursery?
Would you mind?
No. Listen, lad. I'll drop your bags at Tomo's on the way back, all right?
Yeah, cheers, Jim.
Would you like me to do something about a meal, Sheila, for when you get back?
It's very kind of you. If you know where everything is.
We'll manage, won't we? Don't forget, give him my love.
Mick! Yeah, it's open.
Oh, sorry I'm late. It's just Danny. What's going on? What's happening?
Oh, I was trying to see if this looked better anywhere else.
Oh, does it?
No. So that's your death warrant, mate. Hey, want to buy a piano?
Oh, I've got enough financial troubles as it is. Oh, wait, he hasn't thrown you out, has he?
Oh, not even warm. Not even a chill off. Go on, have a guess.
Harry's decided to become a monk. He's given you all his worldly possessions, and you've got the house.
Not bad. Close.
You're joking.
No, I'm not.
What? Harry's become a monk?
No, not that bit. The house. He's only gone and decided that he wants a long-term let right, and I've just signed the lease. And he's thrown in every stick of furniture that he owns. The whole lot for 100 notes.
Yeah, well, you know why that is, don't you? That's because he can't give the stuff away. He's tried that one before.
Yeah, but I'll ditch most of it, won't I? Just look, eh? 4 walls, a garden, trees in the back, and it's all mine. Well, not mine. Not exactly. Not yet. But as good as. Hell of a lot better than being out on your ear, innit?
It's when it's got to stop, Billy. I mean, I stood there and I thought, one day, maybe next week, maybe next month, but soon I'm going to be standing in another cemetery just like this one, throwing a handful of earth on another coffin.
Look, not me. I can look after myself.
Oh, yeah. And how are you going to do that? What's it going to be? Is it going to be a knife next time or a gun? I mean, this isn't some macho western where the director shouts cut and all the actors get up and get shot again. This is real. This is about people being kicked to death. It's got to stop. And if somebody doesn't put an end to it soon, everybody's going to end up dead. She sent her love, whatever that means. Whatever she's up to this time.
She came for the funeral, didn't she?
Yeah, which she missed. So she'd already got her feet well under the table by the time I got in.
You still don't trust me, do you? You think all she's got to do is whistle and I won't be able to control myself.
I don't know what I think.
I do. You think she's younger than you and prettier and more fun to be with, so how can I possibly resist her? Hey? You still can't get into that beautiful, thick skull of yours that I love you. I love every inch of you. There isn't one part of you that I don't love. I just want to be with you all the time, but you won't have it, will you? You think all she's got to do is crook a little finger and I'll be off. What the hell do I have to do to prove it to you, eh?
Do you really want to know? OK. 1, you stop this godden business now. I don't want anybody else hurt. And 2, you get Doreen out of our house and out of your head. She can stay tonight and that's it. Get rid of her, Billy.
Join David Frost and Lloyd Grossman as they go through the keyhole of another celebrity, next on Living.